Hi, I'm Megan. I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself. Um, I was 135 pounds before I had my first child. When I got pregnant with him, it was a little bit, I gained a lot of weight. And I couldn't understand why because I was always moving around, I was always doing something. But they always say that, most of the time for already bigger sized girls, that you can gain a lot of weight during the first pregnancy, even with smaller girls. So what had happened was I was 135 pounds and I had gotten up to 200 pounds. After I had him, I started losing weight. I was about 160, 155 pounds, and then I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, my oldest daughter. And I didn't gain that much with her, but I was really, really sick. And then, I was still around like 150, 155. And then I was doing a factory job, and I decided to quit that and go back to school. And then I took a job with the MRDD. I took care of them in their home. And so it's kind of like babysitting. And when you were done with the housework and you put them to bed, because I worked second shift, you sat around. You really didn't do that much except for like paperwork and all that stuff, but you're still sitting. So I gained like 30 pounds, 40 pounds almost, actually. And I was actually sitting there and I was watching the TV and I saw an infomercial for Insanity. And Insanity, if you haven't heard of it, it is a really hardcore workout. And so with Insanity, I did that for 60 days and I lost 40 pounds. It was amazing. I felt great. And then my boyfriend and I found out we were going to have our youngest daughter when I was about 21 to 23 weeks. I can't exactly remember. I had been placed on bed rest because I had gone into early labor. And so I was on strict bed rest from 21 to 23 weeks all the way to 35 weeks. So if you know anything about pregnancy, you're supposed to go at least to 40 weeks. So that's a really long time to be like laying there, not doing anything, you feel helpless, you can't do anything. And so that really, I gained a lot of weight with that just because I couldn't do anything. I wasn't allowed to do anything because I had to make sure that my daughter was perfect and healthy and all that. And also another thing that happened to me after I had her, I had postpartum depression, and it really didn't have anything to do with like her. It just, in 2012, when I found out that I was pregnant with her, my grandfather was going through the rough stages of cancer. He had stage 4 cancer, and it was really, 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 really hard on me because he was like my father figure. So when we had found out in 2010 that he had the stage 4 lung cancer, it really took a toll on me. But we lost him November of 2012. And I never told him about my youngest daughter because I didn't want him to be really either like upset because he wasn't going to be there for her, to see her, or I didn't want him to feel like, he had to fight longer because it's really hard for me to talk about it. I didn't want him to fight harder because I knew that he was already in pain, and I didn't want him to prolong it anymore. And so when he had passed in November, it really hit me hard. After I had my youngest daughter, her name is Kaylee, I had been cleared. I started going to the gym. I lost about 20 pounds, and actually 7 months after I had her, in December, we had found out that we were pregnant again with our youngest son. And so I was still working out. I was allowed to, but I had actually gone into early labor again with him, so I was on bed rest. My doctor told me that I had an incompetent uterus. It wasn't anything about my cervix. It was just my uterus to where it didn't want to hold the baby full term. So I had to have medication, and I had to be on bed rest again. And so after him, I decided that we were going to have my tubes tied. So I had him in August of 14, sorry. so bad. I got pregnant with him instead of 13. I have so many kids. But when I had him in August, we decided that I was going to have my tubes tied, so I went in October. And I couldn't understand why I wasn't losing weight afterwards, because I was eating right, I was, moving around, I wasn't just sitting there. And I had found out that my hormones were imbalanced, so I had to be actually put back on birth control, even though I had already had I couldn't have any more kids. And once we got my hormones balanced, and I was actually on Zoloft for my depression, and what Zoloft did made me gain like 40 pounds. And so my doctor and I decided that we were going to switch that, and I had switched to Wellbutrin. I've been doing really great with that. I hope one day to get off of it, because with me working out, it's been so much fun. And every day that I don't work out, or I don't get to, I feel empty. And it's weird, because when I first started working out, I wanted to quit. I didn't want to keep going because it was so hard. And of course, when it's hard, you feel like, you're worthless because you can't do the things that you want to do. Well, I kept pushing through, and I want to be there for my kids. So in August of last year, 2015, I ended up buying T25, Focus T25, and that's also with Sean T. He does Insanity, he does Insanity Max 30, he does Hip Hop Ab Size. It's so much fun. And he really does. He's really inspired me, and he's changed my life for the better. So I did Focus T25 for 10 weeks, and I lost 35 pounds. Yay me! I was so excited. So that's like the weight that I had put on from the Zoloft. And so then I did a round of size and lost another 10 pounds. And now that I'm doing size again, I was actually picked for a size challenge group in the month of February, so it's still going on, even though we did it in February. It's 6 weeks long. It's just so much fun. It really is. It's just dancing. You learn the routine. You don't even think that you're working out. I mean, I may look like a dummy doing it, and I don't care. But it's just so much fun to actually get up and move around and do it. Another thing is, I have 5 kids. So I have 4 of my own, and my boyfriend has a daughter. So, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do schooling online. I'm almost done, because I had to quit I don't know how many times just because of me being on bed rest. It was just so hard. So I decided that I was going to do schooling online. I'm almost done. I graduate in August. But I get to do this every day. My kids are my life, so I really want to be healthy for them. I want to be able to do things with them that I hadn't been able to do because of my weight issues, or my just me being when I was pregnant, I couldn't do anything because I was on bed rest. But all in all, I wanted to tell you that you can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And this is a lot for me, because I have always, if something's been hard, I quit. And I haven't, and I won't, because this is what I really want to do. Working out every day actually builds up my self-esteem. I feel better about myself. I'm not anywhere near what I want to be, but every day that I get up and I push play, that's me getting closer to my goals. And I'm here for anybody who wants to lose weight or get fit or get toned or anything like that. So if you have any questions, I'm going to put my email below, and I'm going to put my website for Beachbody. It really has changed my life, and I know that it can change yours. Like I said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I really hope to have touched somebody's life today, inspired somebody. I am not Beachbody ready, but with Beachbody, I will be. And so can you. Thanks.